our wedding, my husband suddenly slapped me in front of everyone after his sister whispered something to him. The chapel went dead silent. 200 people frozen. My left cheek burning, ear ringing. His sister Cassandra stepped back, hands over her mouth like she was shocked, but I caught the smirk before she covered her face. Cassandra had been weird from day one. When Alexander introduced us, she hugged him for 30 seconds while staring at me. At family dinners, she'd sit between us, called him every morning at 7, texted goodnight every night. When I said it bothered me, Alexander called me paranoid. 3 months ago, I found things. A toothbrush that wasn't mine. My shampoo nearly empty when I just bought it. My robe on the bed instead of the closet. Alexander said I was imagining things. 2 weeks before the wedding, Alexander left his laptop open. I saw Cassandra's message claiming I was cheating. I opened their conversation. Months of texts feeding him lies, faked screenshots, photos of me with random men she called bears. One was my cousin at the cake tasting. Every message ended the same. I'm the only one who really loves you. I should have confronted them immediately, but I planned to handle it after the honeymoon. I thought I had time. Cassandra couldn't wait. She whispered her final lie right as we finished vows. Everyone expected me to cry, to run. Instead, I pulled my phone from the hidden pocket in my dress. Before anyone leaves, I said, "Boy, steady. You should know what kind of family I almost married into." Alexander grabbed for it. "Don't." I stepped back, turned to the guests. "This is Cassandra's text from this morning. She's been sleeping with her co-worker, Keith. I have proof. I'm the only one who really loves you." Gasps rippled through the pews. Cassandra went white. "Keith is my 65-year-old mentor who's been married 30 years, I said. "I make 80,000 more than Alexander and paid for half this wedding myself." I swiped to photos. Last month, Cassandra left her phone at our place. I held up a screen. Pictures of her in our bedroom, wearing my robe, lying in our bed, posing with Alexander's shirt. "She has a key your mom gave her," I told Alexander, watching his face rumble. "She comes over when I'm at work, playing house." Someone in the third row gasped loudly. "There's more," I continued. Emails to Alexander's boss trying to get him fired, messages to his friends spreading rumors about me, a folder on her computer labeled future plans with photoshopped pictures of them together, some at beaches, some in wedding attire. Cassandra lunged at me. "You bitch!" 3 groomsmen caught her. She thrashed, screaming, mascara running down her face. "He's mine!" she shrieked. "He's supposed to need me! Not you, not anyone, just me!" Alexander stood frozen, face gray. He stared at his sister like he'd never seen her before. His mother rushed forward. "Cassandra's just protective. She didn't mean—" "You knew," I said quietly. "You had the key made. You backed every lie. You want him dependent on both of you forever." She didn't deny it, just stood there, mouth opening and closing. I handed my bouquet to my maid of honor, looked at Alexander one last time. "I actually loved you," I said, "but you believed her poison over trusting me. You hit me in front of everyone without asking my side. We're done." I walked down the aisle alone. My grandmother started slow clapping from the back. Then my friends joined. By the time I reached the doors, half the chapel was applauding. Behind me, Cassandra was still screaming. Alexander was crying. His mother was doing damage control. I lost every deposit. The venue, the photographer, the 4-tier cake in the reception hall. But watching that family's lies detonate in front of 200 witnesses, worth every penny. The best part? 3 days later, Alexander's best man called me. Apparently after I left, Cassandra had a complete breakdown. Started confessing everything to the remaining guests. How she'd been obsessed with Alexander since their dad died. How she saw me as competition for his attention. How his mom encouraged it because she wanted Alexander living at home forever. Alexander tried calling me 80 times that week. Left voicemails crying, apologizing, begging, said he'd get Cassandra help, that he'd cut his family off completely. I blocked his number. My lawyer sent the annulment papers the next morning. Fastest marriage dissolution in county history. Technically, we were married for 45 minutes before I walked out. The wedding video went viral somehow. A guest posted it online. Last I checked, it had 12 million views. Comments were split between people calling me a hero and others saying I should have handled it privately. But here's what those people don't understand. Cassandra had spent months systematically destroying my reputation to Alexander in private. She deserved to have her lies exposed just as publicly. 6 months later, I heard Alexander moved back in with his mom. Cassandra's in therapy now, apparently. Court mandated after she showed up at my new apartment and tried to break in. As for me, I'm dating someone new, someone whose family is actually normal, and I made him read every single text on my phone before our 3rd date. Trust issues? Absolutely. But at least I know I'll never ignore red flags again.